All right, welcome back to part two. Part two is now we are actually going to start dividing some problems and see if you can do that correctly here. All right, now before I go on here, remember the phrase that we talked about in the first. Keep, change, change. All right, keep, change, change. So the rule with division, quotient means divide. Find each quotient, write in simplest form. Okay, that means you have to have all the fractions, the common factors out. So what we want to do is we want to keep the negative 4/5. All right, now you need to write this down. Negative 4/5. You're going to keep it. Now you're going to change that to multiply. And you're going to change that to its reciprocal, 9/8. So that's the new problem you're now going to work out without a calculator. All right, you're going to take out the common factor of 4. 4 goes into 4 once, and 4 goes into 8 twice. You've been working hard at doing that. You should be able to do that now correctly, I hope. Look for any other common factors. You've got 1, you got 5, you got 9, you got 2. I don't see any. All right, you also have a negative times a positive. Okay, so what's that tell you? Negative 1 times 9 is 9. 5 times 2 is 10, negative 9/10. There it is. Please work down your page, and I expect that on your homework. Down your page, not across. Those of you who are still insisting going across your paper, no, please, no. All right, negative 5/7. Keep it, change it, change it. All right, keep 5/7. Write it down, negative 5/7 times, keep, change, change, times 35/2. All right, look for common factors. I see 1. 7 goes into 7 once. 7 goes into 35 5 times. Any others? 1, 2. Got 1 times 2 on the bottom. Negative 5 times 5. I don't see any. So you got negative times a positive is negative. 5 times 5 is 25. 1 times 2 is 2. All right, and that is what? Negative 12 and 1/2. Yay. There you go. All right, let's hit number 9 here. Keep, change, change. Because it's division. Because it's division. So we keep 4/9. We change divide to multiply, and we change that to its reciprocal. The reciprocal of negative 2 is negative 1/2. Remember, that bottom number is 1. All right, now you just multiply. There's a common factor. 2 goes into 4 twice. 2 times 1 is 2. It's negative because I have a negative times a positive. 9 times 1 is 9. Negative 2/9. All right, how about that? Let's try the next row here and see if you can keep up. Please hit pause as you go through and review anything you don't understand. Bring me your questions or find my mistakes if I have one and bring it to me. All right, another row right here. Let's see if we can work through this. Keep 7/9. Change that to multiply and change that to negative 1/14. 7 times negative 1, that's negative 7. Oh, no, 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 don't do that, because that would make your life harder. I didn't see that common factor. Right here, 7 goes into 7 once, and 7 goes into 14 twice. Now look how easy our life is. 1 times 1, 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. 9 times 2 is 18. Wow, that was a lot easier than me dealing with 9 times 14, because that's what you would have had to do had we not caught that. All right, let's take a look at number 11 because now the game changes just a bit. You have two mixed numbers here. You cannot do this unless you change. So you must change to impropers. And this is going to happen on 11 and 12, it looks like. All right, so I have 2 times 1, the check mark, right? 2 times 5 plus 1. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11/5. Don't forget that negative sign right there. That's a negative number. Right? Don't do the keep, change, change until after you've done this. 3 times 3 is 9, 10, 11. Here's another 11. Remember, the bottom number stays the same, and that's a negative sign as well. Now you do keep, change, change. All right, keep the first number, change it to multiply, and change it to the reciprocal. Right there, you've got it. 11 has a common factor Oh, 11. A negative times negative is positive. So 1 times 3 is 3. And 5 times 1 is 5. And there it is for you. All right. We're almost done here. There's one more, and we're only at the 5-minute mark. This is a good thing. All righty, here. Let's try number 12. We still have to change these to improper. 9 times 7, I think, is 63. Plus 1 is 64. Now we're going to change that. No, we're not going to change it. We're going to keep it division. Now we're going to change this to improper. 1 times 3 is 3, plus 1 is 4. Okay, here we go. Let's do keep, change, change. 64. And I can't write 64 apparently, but hopefully you can. 64 over 9 times 3 over 4. So we're going to look for common factors again. Oh, here's the easy one. 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 9 3 times. 4 and 64. Now if you look on that multiplication chart, take your number along the 4 and see if you can find 64 on there. If you do, you'll see that it goes in there 16 times. So you have 16, 1, 3, 1. I see no other common factors. Now you just multiply the 16 times the 1, get 16. Get the 3 times the 1, get the 3. How many times does that go in there? Use your little chart again. Take your finger, go across the 3. All right, how many times does it go in there? 5, because you can hit 15, but don't go past the 15. And then you got one more to get to 16. That's be 5 and 1/3. And I made a mistake. Did you see it? Some of you are ready for candy, but look, I got lazy and I almost lost that negative sign right there. This was a positive times a negative, and you can figure that out at the very beginning, and you probably should. I just got going too fast. All right, a positive times a negative is actually a negative number. So this is a negative 5/3. In fact, with that said, I'm going to take a quick check back at number 11. That was a positive times a positive. So, I'm sorry, I can't read now. Negative times negative is positive. Yes, positive times negative is negative. So, there you have it. Dividing fractions. You can do this without a calculator, and you need to. Bye.